I think this is one of the first couple of ships that a bastelgollum designed, so it might be pretty buggy, but let's check it out. It's called the Borg Cube. Wow! Oh my god, that's huge, giggity, that's what she said. You know what? It looks playable. Borg Cubus. The Borg Cube. It's a good description. Simple. To the point. I like it. Mind control and teleporter. It's kind of a cool build idea. Even though it's got a lot of exclamation points, it's a little big and maybe a little buggy. I think it looks playable. Let's check it out. Do we have Gibbs for the rebellion? No Gibbs. Understandable. Borg Cube doesn't have time to have Gibbs. It's just a big square. Are we going to see more Phantom Brigade this week? We are. That's another reason why I'm thinking of changing my schedule. If I do FTL Hard on no pause on Tuesdays and Thursdays, then I would devote a whole 2 days to whatever game I'm playing. So Wednesday and Friday would be Phantom Brigade. So that would be my plan. That's kind of what I'm thinking right now. That is kind of what I'm thinking about. What is the artillery? 5 lasers, 1 damage per shot. I wonder what the charge time is. Oh, it's a burst laser Mark III. So, I wonder if the base cooldown then is... What is that normally? 19 seconds? Still looks pretty long. Ran Vampire Survivors when? I've played Vampire Survivors on stream. I doubt I'll play more of it on stream. So, soon TM, that's when. Have you ever thought about hosting an FTL ship build contest? That's an interesting idea. A contest. I mean, how would you judge something like that? I don't know how you judge something like that. Sure, have some fuel. But just be totally on personal preference, right? Ship looks unwieldy. It's a little big. Again, don't judge this one too harshly. It's one of the first ships ever created by bastelgollum. And he at one point told me not to play it. What happened to the drone? Okay. Oh, it looks like it has shields that don't work. Alright, there's something weird going on here. It has no shields, and the combat drone... Wait, that did charge pretty darn fast. Alright. Again, this might be unplayable. Do we have shields? I don't know if we have shields or not. What is this monstrosity? It's the Borg Cube, you know. Good old, what does that show? Star Trek Next Generation. It does have 40 crew, 40 hull. We could probably still beat it even without shields, honestly. Ship build contest sounds like something that could easily hurt the creators of some ships. Yeah, like, I feel like we'd be judging their ships based on, I mean, like, it's kind of like when we did the FTL tournament. Like, one of the hardest things was, what's the criteria that you're judging on? And this would be way harder, because that's like having a painting competition or a singing competition. It's so much down to personal preference on things, you know? Excuse me. Man, I would love to get that heavy laser. Do we have room for any systems? No, so I can't add cloaking, so... Because it's a boarding ship, we might still be able to make this work without... usable shields, but we'll see. I didn't turn on the shields. I had them on before, Miss Nin, and we got hit through them. That's why I turned them off. I think the shields don't work. Where are they? They're in my... Wow. Instantly bored of... F you, FTL. Effing instant 4 humans to my doors. Go F yourself, you stupid game. Even though we're stupidly strong, that still pisses me off, that BS. That's the kind of event that basically kills my other runs. Basically the event that just killed our NGA run almost, except it was that plus a ship fight. So get vented, you dumbass humans. Use my anger. Frickin' FTL BS shenanigans, though. Typical BS FTL shenanigans. It doesn't have a shield image, and that's why offense drones don't work. Oh, okay. You explored that in one of your ships to simulate an offense scrambler. Gotcha. If I ever do, it might be a good idea to upload a video to YouTube and how to and set the limitation. Well, there are videos on how to do that kind of stuff, Neichenstein. I literally this morning recommended to somebody on YouTube Biohazard's YouTube series. Ah, damn. My bot break again? You stupid robot. Dumb robot, stop breaking. Watch. That command not working. Panel commands. Is there not a bio command? I was sure I put a bio. Yes. A robot. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to copy and paste it, because apparently DeepBot is just borked right. Biohazard on YouTube has videos about FTL superluminal, how to do stuff, how to do modding. So I recommend that if you actually want to get into modding. Every ship encounter, you believe I have to say resistance is futile. Okay, every single one, eh? I care about this other store? Probably not. Alright, here we go. Resistance is futile. Did I do it right? Did I do it right? And every ship's gonna be auto scouts that I can't board. Cloaking, missile, bull shenanigans. Yeah, so our shields do not work. Okay. Oh, and I don't have clone anymore, so I need to heal my dodges. Okay. Resistance is futile, and the AI says, I agree, your resistance is futile. So we're both trying to out-Borg Cube each other. Who is the most Borginess of Borg Cubes? You're so scared right now? Good, good. Where we're going, we don't need no shields. Also, why is the engine room so huge? Oh wait, I don't want to upgrade my shields, do I? They're not working. So, what do I need? Wow, no shields and we can't get cloaking. So, we can't get hacking. This is going to be a difficult ship with borked shields. Our Borg shields are borked. Lol. Remember someone saying that they had an idea for a ship with intentionally incorrectly linked doors. Did that ever happen? Yeah, I think we did. I guess all in on engines, that's probably the way to go. We also need to, like, we need a pre-igniter so that we can instantly, like, delete things with good weapons. Why don't the shields work? I think the reason is because... Oh man, this Beammaster would destroy us if we didn't have... because the creator of the ship forgot to add a shield image. So they actually asked me not to play this ship, but I'm playing it because I've kind of run out of new ships to play, and I was curious to check this ship out. I wanted to see what the Borg Cube looked like, and honestly, it looks pretty cool. I mean, it's the Borg Cube with all the green lights and stuff. Looks pretty cool. If it had the shield image, then it'd probably be... Well, there's a bunch of missing images and things. So there's a few small things that need to be added for the ship to not be borked, but... Still, you know, it's a ship that... bastelgollum worked on, so I wanted to show it off at least a little bit, even if we can't get the win because of borked things. You know, shieldless ships are the best thing we can fight right now, honestly. You had that idea, you've yet to make it, you will someday. Oh, I was sure somebody had... Well, we had a ship with, like, doors everywhere one time. I do remember we had a ship with doors everywhere one time. I can't remember if they were incorrectly connected or not. I feel like we did. Subconscious. I should probably revisit my most hated modded ships and see if my new strategies help me this time around. I don't know that I'd remember what the most hated modded ships even are. Apart from, you know, like multiverse ships or something. I don't know. So, do I want to, like, save up? Pre-igniter wouldn't be good on charge weapons. I think I'm just going to work this right now. Oh god, it's the Borg! Resistance is futile. Alright. Never surrender our recruiters' levers. Alright, so they have Clone Bay. Do this. This. We do know how to use mind control plus boarding, though, now. With, what ship is it? Lanius B strats we've been practicing. Oh god. Okay. Alright. I need to repair this. Need to buy some time here. Oh, damn it. Okay. Artillery is very anti-synergistic with boarding strats, so... You can accidentally kill your own crew, especially when your boarding strats don't include a clone bay on your ship. So we have to be very... This is a dicey ship. Free crew is great, though. Very careful here. We'll say that the no shields and... kind of anti-synergy of some of the things is the challenge, added challenge of the ship or something. Seeing that green, you can't stop thinking this Borg Cube simulated the Matrix. Yeah, that's true. The Matrix has you, Neo, and also the Borg have you. The Borg Matrix has you. We need a fire beam artillery. With my Mantis boarders, I don't know about that. Would I rather board with you or have your weapons charge faster? I think I'd rather have the weapons charge faster. That's some precursor tech looking stuff. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. A solar flare with a shieldless ship is really bad, actually. Okay, that's a good dodge. I need to prevent my entire ship, basically, right now. And hope the fire doesn't start at my doors or my O2. This is pretty sketchy. Oh man, fish him off before the solar flare, please. Teleport if you go offline. Alright, that was actually not too bad. It's actually not the worst right there. These two guys repair that. That could have been way worse with a shieldless ship and a solar flare, so we'll take it. We'll take it. Not that I have much choice, but save. positions. Okay. This is fine.jpg. We need long-range scanners, what we really need on this ship. Okay, so we board here. Mind control here, and we go in the weapons. Okay, good dodges though. Honestly, it's pretty good. I love shooting my own crew there, but keeping them doing the damage I think is important. Solar flare, all you see is a cube. That's true. It's hard to see the solar flare through all of the Borg cubage on the screen. Alright, so what do we need on this ship? Long-range scanners to avoid solar flares. Man, this ship design was not meant for broken shields. Because we can't get any other defensive systems like hacking and drone control or cloaking. Whew. This ship feels like the epitome of the best defense is a good offense. So, Mantis or NG? Mantis or NG? More likely to find store with long-range scanners than NG, I guess. Double engine repair party reminds you of that Family Guy episode where the Amish guy keeps rebuilding the barn in like 5 seconds every time Peter destroys it. That's funny. I've never seen that one. He generated some pirate pig pictures with doll E2. Oh, are these for... Is this you? Is this your avatar? The plunder pig? I'll watch that later. Family Guy Amish barn building. Okay, nice. Alright, long-range scanners? No. Automated reloader is good, though. Clone Bay is interesting. Ooh, you know what? Repair arm might be huge on this ship. Like 30 seconds? It's like 2 minutes, right? Okay. Yes, but I still, even if it's 30 seconds, I don't want it to be 30 seconds of me going over here going, huh, 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 huh. I'll watch it after stream. It's fine. You know what? I think repair arm is the thing to go here. Repair arm and automated reloader. Do both of those. Takes away scrap, but, you know, if we can't upgrade shields, we probably don't need as much scrap anyway. That's the same thing, but it's as a GIF. Okay, cool. How about this for an idea? Generate an image on Dolly, and creators need to build a ship inspired by that picture. Pure free stuff. What is Doll-E? D-A-L-L-E. Is that a reference to Wall-E? Wall-E. I mean, that's a cool idea. I feel like we need more active ship creators for something like that to be successful. We kind of have like 3 or 4 active ship creators right now. Maybe we did something like that, more ship creators would become active or something, but I don't know. I feel like RPG Nerdos, bastelgollum, if NT Pin Hero's making one, Slow Rider's working on his mod. Anonymous 2 lately has been making some ships. We don't have like a ton of like super active ship creators. I just don't know that that's feasible with, like I say, the number of active ship creators we have. Okay. Good fight. Have I heard of Salvador Dali? I have. He was a famous artist a long time ago. Is he the guy who did the picture of the girl with the unibrow? Or is that somebody else? How much does repair arm heal? Not very much, and it's actually not even worth it, but this ship that can't get shields, I feel like needs some help, so. Rita Kahlo, yeah, maybe her, I don't know. Reconstruct, I have another reloader, burst laser 1. Google doesn't get enough credit sometimes. The guy what gone painted the melty clock, Salvador Dali. That's pretty good. The guy what done painted them melty pots, melt clocks. All right, I'm gonna get the eye on stunner. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get that. That'll be a nice trend up in here. You what, Mike? No, Liz and crew would be bad here. I don't have clone bait. Great image. Alright, I like the free drone parts. If I don't see a store there, I'm gonna get this weapon upgraded. I've heard about Tax Heaven 3000. It's a dating sim which helps you file your taxes. What? Dating sim? That helps file your taxes. No. No, I can honestly say I've never heard of that. Where the hell are you all coming up with these random things you all are finding and talking about? Nice. How are we taking no damage with no shields? This is crazy. Tax Heaven. Dating sim. Helps you file your taxes. What does that even mean? A dating sim. So it's a video game? How does a video game help you file your taxes? That sounds slightly less fun than drowning. Okay. Oh, when I heard dating sim, I thought dating app, but no. I feel like dating app would make more sense than a dating sim. Well, there is a store now. Now I don't know. Okay. Guess we still want long-range scanners. Hacking, wish I could get. You know what? I might need to consider advanced FTL navigation to run away faster. Against the ships that could like really wreck us. Augments that I normally wouldn't buy on this ship that has a shield room that doesn't work. Shield system doesn't work. Might actually have some real value. Problem is that fills up my augment slots, and I don't want to do that, so just get the weapon upgrade. Be a value point for our weapons and good transition weapon. It's a video game that you upload your W2 and it does the taxes for you while you play, from what I understand. Okay, wow. Is it hard to make your own ships? Well, if I could... Hopefully, yeah. You could watch a video to get an idea of how difficult it is. I think that's like a... There's a playlist and like the videos are 20 to 40 minutes long or so. Tells you how to do it. It's not crazy hard, but I think it can be fairly time consuming. So, honestly, a video game to help you file taxes is overdue in the US. Yeah. Alright, store. Yeah, I think we gotta skip this store. Time for people to start uploading their paperwork to Chat GPT and give all the private info to Microsoft just to have it do their taxes. There you go. Spiders, man. We have NG. Where's my NG blue options, man? We're in NG sectors. Where are my NG blue options? Okay, free weapons, pretty nice. That could be our next upgrade. Samsung employees have already been uploading sensitive code to ChatGPT for review, apparently. Okay. Thanks for the stiff dough and not for the freeboarding. The best part about the game was when you need to enter your social security number. Yeah. The best. It's a long run to the door room there. I actually don't want to stun you. Ion Stunner actually has a little anti-synergy going on here. I just realized. Stun the guys as they're mind controlled. The ship is performing surprisingly well for being shieldless. I guess it shows the power of boarding plus mind control. Or, I'll say the power of it. Our increased knowledge and strategical acumen with boarding with all of our hard mode no pause, maybe. Efficacy, something like that, yeah. Skill, something. If the pilot isn't taken, may you be the pilot and the pilot room before Plunder Pig occupies the pilot room. Sure. Here is Innen in the Innen room. Innen is now in the Innen room. Alright, is there anything that I want to sell? Not really, but I do actually just want to get this online. And long-range scanners would be really nice, so let's check for that. You got fired for your job at an air conditioning company. Company. I got a bunch of bad customer reviews. I guess I'm just not very good at fan service. Well done, well done. There's our long-range scanners. Very nice. So now I can know where there are solar flares and asteroid fields and avoid them better, hopefully. I am actually gonna. I just bought that. I'm not gonna sell it. If I do that, I kind of still want to do that, but I'm not going. Grind your teeth because you didn't get to take away Innen's favorite thing. Sure. Hi boy, what's up, sir? 60 months of tier 1 subbage. Happy 5 years. That is 5 years, isn't it? Oh my gosh. Hi boy, you are a VIP. Can I make you a VIP? How do we do VIPs? Community. Role manager. I gotta make you a VIP. If you're not one already. Add new. Hi boy UK. Hi boy underscore. No. Hi boy UK underscore 56. Why are you not coming up? Why is it IF8? Did I misspell your name? Gosh. I wish you could right click on their name and then make you VIP. Yeah, I know it wouldn't mean anything, but I still want to do it. And I can't figure out how to do it. I'm bad at Twitch, so. You're a mod, make yourself a VIP. I just gave you 5 missiles. What did that do? Was that a free repair when I'm already at full health? Isn't that ironic, don't you think? But that's amazing. Thank you, Pie Boy, for all the support. Really appreciate it, sir. Hope you're having a good one. Hope your Easter weekend was full of chocolate bunnies and time with family or girlfriend or something. Right. Want to get this weapon online. Because you are a very important person, sir. You are. Store galore, yes. Alright, well. This is a virus event. No heal bay, which is nice. This. Shooting my own crew is worth if it keeps us from taking damage. With a pike beam would actually be terrifying on this ship, with all the large, long rooms that they could totally swipe their pike across. Alright, go finish this NG. virus back, which replaced who? Replace our engines guy. Okay, I like it. I like it. Hashtag affirmation stream. You bought BTD6. It was pretty something. 75% off on stream, huh? Steam. Dog game on Steam described as a mix between FTL and RimWorlds. You're yet to play it, but you bought it. Imagine if they swiped that huge room. It was just 1 damage. That would be pretty funny. Right, that is enough to do this, this, and this. Charge laser, double charge. So, again, this is a ship that's the epitome of a good defense is a good offense. We board them, we take their weapons out, and hopefully don't die in the process. You remember playing Balloons Tower Defense 4 on Flash? Well, we played a good amount of BTD 6 on stream. PNG. And I kind of just stopped playing it. It was I liked playing it during Christmas time because my gigs made my streams really inconsistent. That's a game that you can kind of just jump in and play for a couple hours, so it's kind of nice, convenient. Hopefully that's not either of those are for solar flares. Is it TD6 or TD5? Whichever one we played on stream. Or TD, I don't even remember. Try to take out the heal band and shoot the weapons, I think, here. Here comes the heavy laser. Pretty good dodges, though. Pretty good dodges for us, though. You were in that whole time you weren't able to finish that off? Come on, game. Ouch. Yo, dog. Don't set me on fire. It's rude. Didn't your mother ever tell you it's rude to set people on fire? Chat, rip your GTX 970. What should you replace it with? Yikes. Sucks. You're running a 1660 Super. You'd recommend it? Man, I might need to do that soon. Upgrade my video card. NG spraying extinguisher, putting out a fire in the room 8 blocks away. Yeah. It's a really powerful extinguisher, okay? It goes so much distance. Don't question it. He's got fire extinguisher skills, that's right. I will buy 6 fuel. My mom said fire heals all wounds and silences the fools. Really? Damn it, there's doors. This makes this more... I think there might be somebody manning the doors. No. Okay, it's fine. We do this. We run out. This guy's got 4 crew. Goodness. I'm gonna lose crew at some point. No way to avoid it with this ship, I feel. Oh, good freaking dodge. Good stinking dodges. Ow! Stop setting my battery on fire. No, I didn't want to do that. Good. Ooh, sketchy run, man. Sketchy challenging run. Pies are traditionally baked, not flame broiled. Okay. Gonna get a clone bay? Yeah, maybe. I passed one earlier to get other stuff. If I have the option, I probably should take it. Well, the Borg Cube, shouldn't there be an abduction conversion mechanic? Well, you can mind control and you can teleport. That is I think the idea behind the abduction in this, but the ship, because it doesn't have working shields, is too weak to meme with. We need to just play it min-maxing as much as possible because of how borked, whatever you want to say it is, with no working shields. Can't meme with a broken ship, so we gotta do what we can to actually win with a broken ship, with a Borged ship. Okay, that's breached. So we go in here. I think they're trying to fix it still, aren't they? Jose! Jose, can you see by the dawn's early light? Welcome aboard, Jose, the Zoltan. You get all the fire because the fire is pretty and more prettier. Wait, why did I go in the shields? They don't work. You go into, I don't know, mind control, I guess. You know what? Let's put you in weapons. Frees up an NG to be on like sensors or something. Or I'd 3-man board. You know what? I should we get the NG border. Not having shields makes this quite fun to watch. Yeah, it makes it more interesting, that's for sure. More challenging. 2 stores. What did I say we're looking for? Clone Bay, I guess. Ducked 1 crew, and now you can see inside their ship as you have full knowledge. Okay. There is the Clone Bay. Okay. Alright. Alright. Probably need to get that to level 2. I don't know if I want to do that before doing other things or not, though. MC, so you can disable it strategically. That's what we're doing. I am being very strategic with my mind controlling and boarding strats. Strategery, okay? I'm using strategery. I played Balloons Tower Defense 6, and that from the 8th of November to the 2nd December last year. Yeah, it's about a month we were playing it. It's fun. Definitely fun. Idea, a massive ship with a shiznit ton of hull and many rooms, but no shields. That's like exactly what this ship is. I have an idea for a ship. You mean the ship that we're playing right now? Yes! Literally the ship we're playing right now. I have an idea that you should make this. Good thing it's already been made and we're playing it. Would that be awesome if we take no damage here? Almost. Alright, well, our hull's back to full. Haha, nice. Give it a flak and call it the battering ram. Okay. Rock plating, but the ram them option is on half of the events. The ram them option is on every event. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 we can do. Save it for next weapon. I kind of want to get extra dodge, because the really good doges we've had this run, I think, have kept our health fairly healthy. Ram the giant spiders. Do I need missiles? No. Do I need drone parts? No. Can't get anything with drone parts, so I guess we're more likely to use missiles than drone parts. Ram them is the only option. Every time it's, do you want to fight? When you want to buy fuel? Do you want to check out this distress signal? All those have changed to ram the bastards. And everybody's like, no, I need help. Ram the bastards. Please, my child needs medical help. Ram the bastard. You monster. I like this idea. I like this idea. Ram the bastards. But it's a baby! Ram the bastard! I don't know why, but that's really cracking me up for some reason. Just calling a baby a bastard is making... I don't know, I'm delirious or something. Just a baby. Yeah, bastard baby. Notoriety increased. Notoriety rammed. That's right. That's great. I need help baking cookies. Ram the bastards. What are you doing? Oh, wait. Ram the cookies so that we can eat them. Or sue the bastards. What is this? Sue the bastards law school thing. Okay, cool. I keep thinking of the Moana song, How Far I'll Go for this ship. I'm waiting for you to crash and burn without shields. It might happen, but we played shieldless ships before, so depending on the enemies we fight, we might actually be able to win this run. Zoltan Border Police, ram the bastards. Zoltan Shield Envoy Quest, ram the bastards. Flagship, ram the bastards. Repair Station give you free stuff, 15 hull repairs, ram the bastards. I'm looking to purchase a Dodge, ram them, yes. A Dodge Ram. I get it. Car pun. Truck pun. Could you spare fuel for fuel? Ram the bastards. Holy crap! A free burst laser too. Ram the bastards. All right. Well, thank you for that. I am very happy about that. Okay. Well, we almost have full weapon. Like, we could get 4 2-power weapons and be very strong. Slug Home Nebula. Slug Home Nebula. Alright, let's do it. When you have the option to finish the Ancestry quest, but you can only ram the bastards. That feel when, though. That feel when. Wow, that quest location. Jesus. So I have long-range scanners. I have shield drone to sell. Okay, we can sell ions. Still might want that as a transition weapon. We figured out the problem with the supplied Mantis sector. Apparently it's the starting event that crashed it. Okay, alright. You know what you should do about that? You should ram the bastards and fix it. But mainly ram the bastards. Backup DNA bank, huh? We don't have like extra crew we can get, do we? No. I need level 202, and I would like level 2 Clone Bay for, speaking of bastards, frickin' slugs are some bastards. Alright, let's just go ahead and do this. Kind of want to keep the Iron Stunner, but I also kind of don't. I think I'm going to keep it for a little bit longer. I'm probably going to say thanks for that free fuel we got and not go to that quest, most likely. Clearly, RNGesus approves of this meme. You don't know why the starting event is crashing it. I don't know. I wish I could help, RPG. Sounds like a question for Slow Rider or somebody. 8-person Zoltan boarding party with a clone bay. Someone has definitely done this before. You just got a new job as a Safeway produce clerk. Nice. Congrats. I hope you're happy about it. And not like, oh crap, now I gotta go to work. But hopefully it's more like, nice, now I can make money. Nice, no weapons for you. There must be a fire there because they're running in there. Let's go here. We need to get the clone bay down. GG. Speaking of fire bombs, Wait, was anybody speaking of that? I was thinking about ramming the bastards, and then the firebomb showed up. Yes, you want money. Nice. Yes, money is kind of important. It's a nice Borg Cube you have there. And yes, I want money too. Does anybody not want money? Death or cake? I'll take cake. I'll take death. No, no, no. Let me change my order to cake. I don't think I'm in the mood for death today. Okay, here's some cake. Man, we're gonna run out of cake. Nobody's choosing death. Everybody's choosing money instead of, you know, free hull damage or something. Oh, I can't mind control you guys, so let's go in here then. Woo! Woo! It's freaking dodges, man. So good. Human with the fear of money. You could take or leave the money. Well, you know, anybody who's got to pay bills kind of needs the money, right? And that's like almost everybody, unless you're young. Would you like apples or bees? Bees. Bees it is. What? Not the bees, not the bees. What's wrong? Demand they pay. Okay. I don't know. Why is everybody got to have doors, though? Ooh, I didn't want to actually shoot my guy 8 times. Yikes. Oh, no dodges that time, though. Just gotta heal. Hey. I gotta heal my dudes. Oh, Clombe is over there. Oh, you know what? I forgot I forgot that I had Clombe, not Heal Bay. I also think that when the ship was created, bastelgollum didn't know that you could put Heal Bay and Clombe in the same room. Sure nobody's repairing that. Okay, good. And then we mind control. Good. Perfect. Beautiful. Rear reactor upgrade. Nice. Alright, our borders. We gotta clone you two guys. Sorry, bros. I know you're not humans. You don't deserve it. Bees make honey, and honey is good. When will I upgrade the artillery? Pfft. When I stop being a boarding ship. So, I don't know. After I get my engines to 5 and mind control to 3 and teleporter to 3, maybe. And weapons to 8. So, sector 8, maybe. Not anytime soon, that's for sure. Level 2 mind control might be a very nice upgrade to get next. Bad ship idea. Make it not start with shields and have the shields replace weapons at the store. Well, I never want to play any of your ships with these crazy ideas. Alright, so do this. Glaive beam is effing terrifying. On our shieldless ship. Actually, every weapon's effing terrifying on this shieldless ship, but glaive beam especially terrifying. At least there's no clone bay. Ouch. Don't make me shoot my own crew. Fuck you, game. Fucking game. Ran my crew into the room. That was a weird effing delay, too, on my mind control going off there. Damn it. Yeah, it's shot my... Go F yourself, you shit game. Okay, sorry, I'm getting salty for no reason. Well, not no reason. For FTL reasons. Hence, it was a bad ship idea. Yes. Alright, Free Slug is very nice, though. We want him on piloting, so... Cannon, I'm sorry, you have now been promoted, not demoted, to sensors. No, actually to boarding. Oh, crap. Who needs to get vented? You two, so work on that breach. Actually, I don't even need to do that, but I will anyway. Because I want to put you guys. Still haven't learned what exactly is the problem. Some copy and paste seems to fix it though, and the sector's back in the pool. Nice, nice. May I be the Zoltan? Sure. You are going to be another boarder. There we go. In the boarding NG. Alright, so... Bad ship idea, doesn't have engines. You start the game and you're stuck at the empty beacon. What a fun run that would be. So fun. Is there a reason I am running shieldless? Yes, because the shields don't work. This ship was one of bastelgollum's first ship builds ever, and he forgot to put a ship image, or a shield image, which means shields don't work. Now, it's kind of a bit of a blessing in disguise, because it also means that offensive drones don't work. But it does mean we're basically having to play this ship as shieldless the whole time, with a shield room that doesn't do anything. They're all slugs, so I can't stop it anyway. I hate boarding slug ships because they always have so many effing crew, man. Good dodges. Good dodges still. Alright, free human. You know what? Yeah. It's fighting human. I'm actually taking a human over an NG. I know, not the real Rand, blah blah blah, but I need crew that can kill faster than an NG can. You just realized the quest location? Yeah, it's the worst possible place it could have been, I think. So we're not getting it. So thanks for nothing, FTL. External offensive drone at least suck against the ship. Just wonder what happens if flagship's drone surge. Oh god. Yeah, that's actually terrifying. I hope it breaks, because if it doesn't break, it might just kill us even if we get to the boss. Because of that, how strong that would be. You think it'll break? I hope you're right. Every ship has mind control, 5 crew, and a... Honestly, missile's not the worst thing. Fire beam is kind of terrifying, though, actually. Fire beam is kind of terrifying. Let's revent our clone bay here. There's a lot of doors in the middle of this ship. Well, we're not boarding a second time, I guess. Firebeam did not go offline. Which again is terrifying. Okay. Hopefully that vented quickly enough. Okay, that's down. That's good. O2's on fire, but it's vented. This room is vented. Alright. That double fire, I couldn't vent it quicker than it burned down, sadly. Fire beam! Fire bomb! Twilight's messenger has no shield image, has deliberate implementation of the bug, and flagship drone's ship broke on it. Okay. Preventing is cheating, let it burn. Okay. It's also cheating having to play a ship that has no shield, so... Fine. Ship fights, I gotta vent them. Want to, but I gotta. Do the Clone Bay upgrade, or do I want to get something else? You're waiting on 2 board games you ordered on Kickstarter forever ago to ship. Okay. Ordered on Kickstarter, so is this like you're supporting a new board game manufacturer designer thing? Probably like Shogi's game that he's designing that he wants to put on Kickstarter once he's finished designing it, I guess. Okay. This. Yeah, let's get that. I think losing crew is our biggest punish on this ship. Alright, no mind control at least. Oh, but it's a beam master. No. Beam master that I can't mind control. Gosh. Cloaked ships with beams, that's our nemesis. Oh god, this is our nemesis. Yikes, that pike beamer hurt. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Okay, the doors are broken. Let's do this. Kill the heal bay. Get our higher health people to start. Weapons should go down soon. Like really soon, right? Alright, what an annoying ship. Frickin' cloak double beams. Ow, that was painful. Just imagine how much damage I would do with these 2 beams versus my ship. Imagine how much damage you could do with these 2 beams versus my ship. Oh. Oh yeah. Like if the beams were aimed correctly, yeah. I think my mantis didn't die 7 seconds earlier when my Clone Bay was ioned. Thank goodness. Man. I have a slug, so ask to see the goods. Slug member, there we go. Board here. 2 guys in the shields. There. I love it when they dodge with no pilot. It's my favorite. A goddamn favorite is what it is. Oh my god. Pike beam just did like 6 damage or something shitty. God. I have to shoot with my own crew right now. There's a fire somewhere. I don't know where it is. It's somewhere over here. Yikes. Well, y'all wanted a challenge. Here's a challenge ship we're fighting. This is a big challenge. Damn, it's down here. No surrender. Go after yourself. Mr. Fast firing beam weapons versus my shieldless ship. Oh, thank God we didn't take extra damage. Okay. Move the fires out. And before Rand has to fight enemy ship with dual preignited glaive memes. Literally not possible. Yeah, but in before that happens. Coffin ship. Yeah, I'll just sit here and wait for him to shoot me while I slowly wait for his O2 to go out. There's a good plan. Speaking of bad FTL ship designs and bad FTL ideas. Oh, man. How do I survive right now? Yes, extra weapon. Basically, slugs are anti... or nemesis, whatever. Because they all have mind control, they all have extra crew, they all have fast-firing effing weapons. Yeah, I gotta shoot my own crew again. Just have to. Alright, only the bombs left online. That's better. Firebomb, but we dodged it at least. So if we die on this ship, we'll chalk it up to, you know, no shields. But it's still been a fun ship, and I like the design idea. Holy, free heavy laser 1 Batman. That's really nice. That's actually really nice. Let's do that right now. Let's do the ion stunner there. Alright, well, I pretty much thought we would be diving. So let's get the extra ship fight and see if we can survive the dive. You know what? Actually, can I get 60 for the next end? Ship is just being lore accurate as you think Borgs didn't use shields. You just realized that's totally what it is. Fine. Yeah. I maybe should have taken that fight, but hacking, fast firing heavy laser missile, I did not want to fight that guy. Man, I have so much to sell, and I'm probably going to die before I can sell it. Man, if only the ship could have hacking, I would not feel so sketch. If I lose, it's rigged. If I win, it's all skill. This is correct. This is how the internet works. Anything good is my amazing skill. Anything bad is unlucky. Not even fair. Rigged. BS video games. Oh my god, that's a flak too. Did I just nail my own crew? Oh, poor Inan. I forgot to move you out for some reason. Ow. Flak shot, I think. At least the ship has a lot of max health. That's like the one thing it's got going for it. Oh my god, these weapons are still not offline. Get me out. A good dodge. Alright. Yeah, Mantis definitely not abandoned. Wham Ebola, thank you for this 36 months, 3 years. Had to drop in and drop by and drop the sub. Appreciate that, my friend. That's awesome. 60 years from Pie Boy. I mean, 6 years. I mean, totally 60 years. And now 3 years from Wham Ebola. Appreciate that, my friend. You have a good one, sir. Let's just vent it. Poor Engie that I shot 8,000 times. Their ship's rapidly repaired. It might make sense if you had hull repair drone artillery or something. Hull repair drone artillery? What's a drone artillery? I mean, we have repair arms. That is actually kind of like the rapidly repair thing. Except that repair arm is terrible. Really not quick repairs or anything. But yes, I totally bought it for the memes, not because I thought it would actually keep me alive. Mantis. Okay. Yes, for those who are wondering, I have shields. Why aren't you using them? If I turn on shields, nothing happens. Because they're borked. Because they're Borg shields. AKA, they do not exist. How overpowered would a 6-person boarding room be? We've had instant boarding rooms that do things that are kind of like that. Alright, how are we going to do this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 crew heal bay weapons. Probably how we're going to do this is we die, but let's go ahead and do this. This. Fire everything at weapons and ... profit, hope and pray. Okay, we got their heal bay offline. Okay, we got their lasers offline, so only their missiles are online. Great. Which, I mean, we don't have shields anyway, so we have the same protection as we would if we were a shieldless ship, I guess. Just dodging. Good dodges. Okay, alright. Still alive. 59 scrap becomes 50. And we got, like, what, 1 repair? Oh my god, repair arm is terrible. It's so bad. Oh, it took away 9 scrap and repaired. Was it only 1 that it repaired? I forget how much it takes. Or how much it does. Critical hull, yes. So we are always critical here, hull on this ship. Honestly, it would be interesting if the artillery slot could be using a hull repair somehow. Unsure how that would be mechanically implemented. I need to sell that Chinese knockoff of a shield generator I got and get myself actual generators. Yeah. I bought them on the street in New York. Not a real Rolex. Damn it. Got gypped again. Every time. FTL navigation, battery charger. Halberd beam. Slower than these weapons. We could pre-ignite. I feel like we need pre-igniter. What sector are we in? Sector 6. Pre-igniter would be amazing on Halberd beam. We have 5 weapon slots, no hacking. We're gonna need to be able to get through 4 shield with this build. I'm gonna buy that for now, but not get it online yet. Can't get 9 because there's no 8. 1, 2, 3, 6. I guess I'd want to see that jump. Alright. We are still alive, though, you know, so we got that going for us. Which is nice. If we could fight not all Mantis bombers, I'd appreciate that. Oh god, an auto scout with a bunch of chain lasers. Who's running away? Okay. And he's got effing hacking. God damn it. Auto hackers, man. Alright, I'm gonna instaboard there. Fire everything at weapons. Hoping we get his engines down. Deleted. How did my heavy laser go offline? The F game. Oh, level 3 piloting, because why the hell wouldn't he have level 3 piloting? While effing running away with 7 weapon power and hacking. OP ship, okay. Well, at least we get him. At least he hacked something pointless, true. And it didn't even work for some reason. Sometimes mind control hacks, I don't understand how they work. It's like lasers. How do they even work? Nobody knows. Asteroid field with no shields. So go. Yeah, no, I'm not going asteroid. Shieldless. Sure. Reactor for 3 fuel. Yes, that's okay. I guess. Those frickin' weapons, though. Entire volley's going into here. Okay, good. Deleted weapons are deleted. 1 damage, not too bad. I'll take it. Hey, welcome aboard, human to vent. Get out. Pulsar with no shields. I wonder what would happen if I had my shields powered in a pulsar and there was no image. Would shields absorb a pulsar? I have no idea. Do I test it? I think I test it. I have no idea how this would work. How would you play against this ship? Hack their teleporter or something. I don't know. I'm trying this. You think the shields would still absorb a pulsar shot? I'm quite curious. I'm literally taking this just to see how this interaction works. There and there. I'm quite curious. Why does my power keep leaving my effing heavy laser? I don't understand. No dodges for me. Yeah, it does. So my useless shield system is doing something useful. Absorbing a pulsar. Way to go. Shield's the most useful you've been this entire run. I like it. It's shields powered, not shields up. That messes with that. What's my favorite chess opening? I have no idea. I don't play chess. Queen's Gambit. Because that's the movie or TV show or something. I don't know. You lost a run because Pulsar disabled your clone bay when your boarding crew was dead? I'm gonna guess you didn't have a Zoltan, because if you had a Zoltan, you could have countered that. But yeah, that's rough. That's really rough. If you put a Zoltan in Zoltan B shields, it gets hit by the Pulsar, if you recall. Interesting. Interesting, very strange. You're learning something new every day in this game, yeah. What's your specialty? Auction for 27. I don't really care about level 3 auction, do I? Although that was a savings of 23 whole scrap. Okay. Zoltan Bait World. So I'm pretty sure Zoltan Shield wouldn't work if you don't have a shield image. Is that correct, RPG Nerdos? Pretty sure we've gotten that before. And I'm about 70% sure that if you don't have a shield image, Zoltan Shield will not work. Is it really saving if you weren't going to spend the scrap otherwise? That's how they get you. Okay. It won't work. Yeah, Zoltan Shield will just be 40 scrap. Okay, let's go. Guess we go Mantis then. Might stop borders. That'd be interesting. I mean, the real question is, do I want to go to Zoltan Homeworlds over Mantis controlled? I think the answer is no. With mind control, boarding Mantis is better for us, and I don't have Zoltan Shield bypass. What's up, bastelgollum? We're playing your Borg Cube, and we've made it to Sector 7. I know you told me not to play this ship, but I've kind of run out of ships, and I was curious, so... It's actually gone better than expected. I'm not going to get sensors that have long-range scanners. But we might be dying soon, so you never know. Beep, 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 beep. You'd never get boarded phase 3 in that case because Zoltan Shield couldn't go down. Oh, that's crazy. That would be crazy. Although, we shouldn't get boarded anyway because we should be crew killing phase 1. Of course, I don't know that we can kill the boss with this build. Place the ions down over the heavy laser, I guess. We're gonna use a halberd beam. I feel like I need all projectiles with no hacking. So a little bit of a waste. Wasted 30-something scrap to just store that in my inventory for a bit. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I don't know how we're ever gonna survive phase 2 of the boss unless we kill him before drone phase happens. Take free stuff. Yes, please. Basically, every single fight is a DPS race. Every phase of the boss, especially. Don't worry, you'll cook up a worse ship for me next week. Could you stop talking about making bad ships? How about talk about making a good ship? Lol, I like making bad ships to watch Rand suffer. Just make a good ship. Oh, his missile's still up. Okay, well. Oh, I said ow, and then didn't get hurt. But because I said ow, that's why it didn't hurt. Okay, good. No missiles. Right. Does the repair arm pay for itself? I don't know. That's one of those questions where I don't really know what the metric is. We're alive, so sure. We'll say yes, because we're alive. We got down to about 10 health, and it probably repaired over 10 damage before that, so maybe. Although I might have repaired more in stores before that, I don't know. We'll say yes. They will stop talking about bad ships. Now they'll make me one instead. Oh, crap. Of course it backfired. Sir? Yes, sir. What is that little emote? I don't know what that emote is. Is that an emote? I don't even know what that little round circle thing is. Round circle as compared to those, you know, square circles. Okay, let's see here. He's got hacking. He's got an ion intruder drill. What he's got. I don't want you guys to go into weapons, because I'm going to shoot the weapons. It's in my hands. At least no weapons for you. It's not messed up there. That is a good deal. Do I want to take it? What would we get potentially that would be better than this deal? They'd probably offer, we'd probably get free crew, which we'd have to vent. I feel like this is probably better than any deal we'll get from them, so yes, I will take it. Good choice, sirs, good choice. Alright, you're at 67 health, we're healed for 25. 87, we'll be at about 92 health, okay. I will not vent you then. You don't know what it's like on PC, but on mobile it's a salute. Oh, that's supposed to be a salute. It looks like a weird circle thing on PC. How do I like the size of the engine room? Well, it's already been made fun of by chat, so it's interesting. I don't know if made fun of is the right word. It was commented on. So... It's weird. It's giant. Do I like it? I don't know if I like it. Unique. That's what I'll say. It's unique. Good freaking dodges, though. Damn. Do we got a second volley off before he fires, do we? Well, maybe we do. Nope. Damn. Can I get some dodges? Pretty decent dodges, to be honest. Could have been worse. And honestly, I think the repair arm has paid for itself this run. I think it has. Let's show you guys. Honestly, my favorite part about this ship is the Borg Cube itself just looks really great. You found a great picture. The resolution on it's good. I like the green color on it. So, my favorite part of the Borg ship is the Borg ship. And the build's pretty interesting, too. If it had working shields, this ship would actually probably be ridiculously strong. And I think all you need to do to fix that is add a shield image, and this ship is, like, actually playable. Okay, how many jumps do we have? 7, 6. Well, I need to be here in 4 anyway, so 1, 2, 3, 4. That could be a dive. I'm not gonna not gonna take a chance at a dive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because diving on this ship is probably GG. Is that cube image from the Picard show? Good question. I have no idea. He is running. He is hacking what? That. Okay. This could be a big mistake boarding here, but I'm going for it. Okay. Hey, the hyperspace makes the 5th weapon thing not bug out when you use numbers, so that's cool. Oh god. Okay. I was gonna get ready to move my Zoltan over here if he ioned my... whatever it's called. Bombay. Got him. You forgot to give it a shield image. That was the reason why the ship's not worth playing. Yes. However, I'm still actually enjoying it. If we die, we'll just say, you know, shield image. It's fine. I'm actually, it's been a pretty interesting challenge. Pro tip for making shield images: paint 3D circle tool. Okay, there you go. Maybe keep the lack of shields, but give it some rock and/or titanium casing to represent its ability to adapt. Yeah, and if you're gonna make it not able to have shields, don't have the shields take up a system slot. That would be the other thing. Oh, it's a forced. Okay. Well, if it was any hazard, Pulsar is the best one. So that is sketchy. Anything we can do to help with that? The power and the shields again, I guess, to make it absorb the Pulsar thing. And do I chance a dive for a store though? Beam drone to sell. This might be our last store. Oh man, I'm gonna chance a dive. To me, this is like 60% not a dive, so that's why I'm going for this. We need a Beam Master Auto Scout just to spice things up. We've had some pretty sketchy, scary, strong beam, not full masters. Actually, we did have a Beam Master, but beam drones don't work when the shield image is broken. But we had a glaive beam guy that thankfully didn't get a shot off. We had a pike beam that did a big swipe to us. Care about any of this stuff? I don't think so. If you do fix the ship to give it shields, make sure the circle does not go outside the screen or projectiles can bypass them. How do I like having mind control and teleporter from the beginning? It's a cool combo. I like that combo a lot. One of the reasons why I would often get mind control on my boarding ships way back when, before I, was fully converted to the power of hacking. Whatever it's called. Or shield drone, whatever. Ouch, no dodges for me. So that's just heavy laser online. Beautiful. Alright, that should be GG. Very nice. Good fight. Finished watching my Wargroove playthrough. Was kind of bummed I didn't finish the campaign. It was still fun watching. Oh, it was in early access, right? Was the campaign finished? Or why did I quit? Did I quit because of... I'm gonna agree to offer them up. Okay. Again, it's... I don't remember fully that playthrough. I played too many games. Too many games. Can't keep track. I don't need fuel because we're in Sector 7. Okay. All those videos, it seemed like I was going to continue. To be honest, I feel like there are times when I play games and I plan on continuing them, but then I'm not really having fun, and then some other game gets gifted, or somebody mentions one and look it up, like, that looks more interesting. I'm not the best about... I don't know what the word is. Finishing my playthroughs, I don't know. I'll sometimes just be like, you know what, I just don't want to play this anymore, so I stop playing it. Frickin' dodges with nobody on piloting, my favorite. At least our dodges are pretty good, though. Pretty good dodges. That is a breach. Okay. No, I don't have space for crew. Why are you repairing that? You should be fighting me so I can kill you. So we freed a free crew. They offer us a free crew. And then we got a free crew. Yo, dog, I heard you like crew. That was a potential 3 free crew. Well, not for 3 because I would have had to. Anyway, that's saw 3 crew in that. That's crazy. If I ever get super pissed at FTL and Rage Quit one of these days, I should play Kerbal Space Program. I have played Kerbal Space Program. And I love that game. I'm very much looking for KSP2. Looking forward to KSP2. I find it pretty hard to finish a game, usually. You enjoy the roguelite ones that have a shorter playthrough a lot more nowadays. Chained Echoes is probably the only standard type game you finished in the last 5 years or so. Have I tried Darkest Dungeon 2? It's more roguelike and less punishing now. I haven't. It would take a lot to convince me to revisit one of the Darkest Dungeon games. How frustrating the first one was. I don't know that I believe that it's less punishing. I don't know if I believe that. Need level 3 teleporter. Like level 3 mind control. Sensors. KSP2 is out, but apparently it's pretty bad right now. Out. Let me guess, it's in early access, which I don't consider that to be out, but let's look it up. Is it actually out? Nah, early access isn't out. Early access is fake out. How do I like starting with 2 charge guns? The 2 charge laser is really strong. Do I want a repair station? I think I just want to go to the store. Darkest Dungeon had you rage quit when you went up to veteran level, realized you're getting your ass kicked too often. To me, the main issue with Darkest Dungeon is it feels like there's, no matter how good you are at the game, you can't outskill a lot of situations. And it's mainly the DLCs that made it that way. But pre-DLC, I actually enjoyed it more. Because it was less, you know, what is it, the Sanguine whatever expansion where all the vampires, there's just, oh, crit, you're dead. Good job. It's the whole your crew is expendable thing that I couldn't ever wrap my head around, I think, is my main issue with it. I do not know how we're going to do the boss fight. I'm going to board his 2 side rooms, turn on my artillery, try to shoot his weapons. I don't know, man. Early access is paid crowdsourced beta. Yeah, pretty much. Just don't use DLC. They don't fit the game, which is sad, but it is what it is. Well, then I've already beat Darkest Dungeon 2, or Darkest Dungeon 1, so why do I need to play it anymore? I beat it. Already beat it. I don't need to play it anymore. If I'm not playing the DLCs. I don't want to change out any weapons. Any of those? I don't think so. You do it with praying. DD is a good game torchless. Yeah, if I wasn't playing FTL 3 to 4 times a week, sure, I'd play more Darkest Dungeon, but FTL is my roguelike game, so I don't feel the need to play more other ridiculously punishing roguelikes. I have FTL to fill that niche. Get deleted weapons? Nice. Why play Darkest Dungeon when I can just die over and over in FTL? The real question. Darkest Dungeon is just so RNG and hard that it took normally entertaining streamers and made their stream just dull. You tried to like it, but you couldn't do it. You don't beat Darkest Dungeon, only delay the inevitable. Overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. The best part about Darkest Dungeon is the announcer guy. That's the best part about the game. Rand, what did I think of Hellfire Tactics? I saw it play a few times in the game. I was wondering if I liked it more than Storybook Brawl. Either way, the game was discontinued, so probably a moot point. It was pretty fun, but it's what it was. It was Storybook Brawl with less good graphics. That's about it. It's pretty fun for a little while. I should have boarded, probably. I'm gonna board now. Kind of waiting to see what... So I will board. Okay, not bad, not bad. I like that style of game for a while. That style of game being... Oh god, don't eye on my... Clone Bay, okay, okay. What is that style of game? Auto battlers? I like auto battlers. It's fine. But I don't, like, usually play them forever. I play them for a while, go through phases of enjoying them, and like, okay, let's go back to something like FTL or something. Maybe a mod to double the XP you get would be a good thing. You feel the difficulty is mostly fine, but it's too much of a grind for its roguelike elements. Darkest Dungeon? Yeah, to me, the whole thing about when I say, you know, I hate that it's so RNG to lose your crew, or lose your dudes that you've invested time and effort to level up, and the people like, well, they're expendable, you just need to level up other dudes. Well, then it shouldn't take so long to level them up. I think that might be the main issue with Darkest Dungeon. Like Brittanoth is saying, is like, if your crew are supposed to be expendable, it shouldn't take you 20 hours to get them to max level or something. Yeah, artwork and narration are the best part of that game, 100%. 100% I agree with that. When you went to get Crystal, you just sat in front of your computer for 10 hours over 3 days and got it with like 30 hours till FTL. Cool. Alright, you hacking my teleporter? No, you're hacking my piloting. That sucks. Time to not go to shields, actually. Where? How can I make it so they all go into that room? Try to go. Okay, well, no weapons at least. Here. I should pull them out of Clone Bay. Okay. Feel like I might need to board again. I need to board again. I just can't wait to get on the ship and board again. I like boarding, killing people with my friends. I can't wait to get on the board again. Gonna board again. Board again. Long live, what's his face who did? Willie Nelson. What a great songwriter he was. He is. Feel both Darkest Dungeon and Bastion were hard carried by the voice actors. Some are mostly like roguelike PvE auto battlers. Yes, PvE ones, yes. Although I will play PvP ones like Teamfight Tactics occasionally. The main one I'll play. That's the League one, right? I like League of Legends, which might be a weird thing to say since I don't like to play ragey PvP games, but I like watching people who are good and professional League games. So I do like Teamfight Tactics to play sometimes. Do I remember the Void Ray? I do. FTL parody music video coming out on YouTube when Kappa. Soon.tm. Alright, so I have max level beam. Let's plan out how we're going to be doing our boarding here. So we just need to disable all offense. Which is his laser scarier than his missile? With the fire chance of missile, it's probably still scarier than his laser. So it's... Probably don't board ion first. It's probably board beam first in this ship. Because the beam is way scarier. So we board beam. Then board ion. It's probably still worth boarding the ion because if the ions are Clone Bay, that's bad. Shoot missile, shoot laser. Alright, we probably lose here. You know what? Actually, I am going to have this on. I think we're just going to need the artillery's help here. Alright, we probably lose here. But hey, we got to the boss on this ship with broken shield, so. You played TFT when it was in the beta and you enjoyed it, but it just changed so much that you don't like it anymore. I like it, but they change seasons a lot, which is cool for people who play it a lot because it like refreshes and you have new combos and stuff to learn. But it makes like getting back into it hard because like, oh well, all the combinations of unit types have changed, so I don't know it. I have to relearn it. So, which is kind of the same thing with League in general, is like it's constantly updating. So unless you're playing only that game, it's hard to like make progress, I feel like, or to be competitive. Which is why I like watching it, because I watch the people who play nothing but that game, and they're all really good at it. And I like to see them succeed at it, but I don't play it because I would rage too hard, not be able to spend the time to really be good at it. Okay. The beam going off. We're going to be spamming pause here like crazy. We need every little bit of help we can get on this. That is our clone bay hurt. That's a double fire in that missile. That's great. That is great. I need to wait for his cloaking for the next. Shot. Oh man, the level 3 mind control guy didn't even die. Holy crap. Okay. Okay. Okay, we took a lot of damage, but hey, we killed... I don't know that we got any crew kills, though, honestly. You quite enjoy TFT, although this season you're struggling to get back to Diamond. You mainly hate the merry-go-round crap in TFT for the style of game you don't want to have to frantically click anything. Repair arm, please carry us. I think this is the phase where we die, because drone overcharge is scary. Ooh, we might have repaired jump to though. Interesting. So how do we ever survive phase 2? Instantly bored into drone control? Oh, the drone overcharge won't work because of the shield thing. Oh, you're right. Okay. Then I probably want to kill the beam again first. We still do want to get it through the phase as quickly as possible, though. They're probably boarding the beam. There won't be anybody in there. I still think beam is scarier than missile with our shieldless ship. That's right, I forgot about the whole drone overcharge not working. Okay. Yeah, that's annoying. God, that's the worst. That's the only system room that has a single location. I effing hate that about clone bays. Only goddamn rooms that have zero. You can't fit more than one person in. I hate that about whatever those are called. Okay, no missiles. That's great. Clone bays. That's the word. Clone bays. Let's play Ring Around Rosie and move these guys in here. And if they don't have drone phase that works, I might be able to do some crew killing here. Except his dodges are too effing good. Nice. No repairs allowed. didn't notice this breach. Damn it. Okay. Alright. Free defense 2 drone. That's what we need from the boss. Missile's pretty much the same as beam when you have no shields. Not beam, laser, sorry. I would not say that's true. NTP and hero. Because if you look at the fire chance on missile, I'm pretty sure it's higher than the laser. The fire chance on missile is usually the worst part about it, I would say. Okay, well that was a really good phase 2. Repair station got taken over. Sad. So we counter the mind control. We can't insta-board because of resultant shield. 33 scrap gets us literally nothing, sadly. I don't know, maybe the laser on the boss has 30% fire chance, but I'm pretty sure only the missile does, and the laser does not have that high a fire chance. Get a shield value point, lol. Good idea, lol. Frickin' good dodge is lol. Okay, why am I just saying lol over? Yeah, I don't know. These guys. Perfect. Wait for the mind control. Here comes scary overcharge. Ooh, that's a lot of fires. Okay, that's good. That's burning down. So is our teleporter. Okay, so fire in that should keep him from being able to use missiles anymore. DPS race now. I think we should win the DPS race. Come on in. The venting's fine. Shields are broke. Oh no, what am I gonna do? Shields are broke. This volley should do it. One off lethal. Okay. Okay, artillery's got us covered. GG! The Borg Cube! Might be borked because of no shield image, but we can still win with it. Thank you, repair arm. Yeah, right? Carried by repair arm. GG. No shields, no problem. Actually, that was kind of a problem, because no cloaking, no hacking made that really difficult. But hey, we got there. Borg Cube reigns supreme, that's right. You shall be assimilated. Resistance is futile. The enemy borders had the worst oh no as the door closed and he turned around and died. Pretty low score. Because... Huh. Very low scrap. Got a lot of boarding rewards. Do we have a lot of empty jumps? I'm not sure why our score was that low. Resistance is futile. Alright, well that was a fun one. Even though it's kind of challenging to not have shields the whole time. Because that was so easy, I have to try hard, no pause, right. So easy. Well, we have time for one more run. I think I'm going to revisit a ship we played the last couple weeks. Because Anonymous 2 updated his NG Assaulter A and B. And I wanted to try the A one, even though the Assaulter B got me really salty last week. I want to try the updated A again. The first time I played it, the flak drones were super OP. And I think it has been updated and not be quite as OP. And I want to try it and hopefully not get so salty at it this time. So, quick Sam Shush Rig, take our final break of the day. Thank you all for watching. Hope you're enjoying more crazy ships when we come back. You're all rocks in a bit, my friends.